Hello, class. So let's look at how to do these questions for the quiz 2 about force and mass. So let's look at question 1. Question 1 asks, what is the net force on the box to the left? What is the direction of the net force? So we can see that there's a force of 10 newtons to the right, and there's a force of 7 newtons to the left. So which force is stronger, the force to the right or the force to the left? The force to the right is stronger than the force to the left. So what direction will this box move? Will it move to the right or to the left? It will move to the right because the force to the right is stronger. So what is the net force on this box? Well, the net force is 10 minus 7 because these forces are in opposite directions. So because the forces are in opposite directions, you subtract 10 minus 7. And so the net force on this box is 3 newtons. And what direction will the box accelerate? What direction will it move? It will move to the right. Let's look at question 3. What is the net force on this cart to the left? What is the direction of the net force? So we have two forces that are pushing the cart to the right. So because now the forces are in the same direction, now we add the forces. So the net force is 30 plus 45. And so the net force equals 75 newtons. What direction will this cart accelerate? Well, it's being pushed with a force to the right, so it will accelerate to the right. Let's look at question 5. A box is pulled to the left with 7 newtons of force and to the right with 7 newtons of force. Will the box accelerate? Explain your answer. Well, these forces are acting in opposite directions, so the net force equals 7 minus 7, and so that equals 0. Will this box accelerate? It will not, because the forces are balanced. Because the forces are balanced, the box will not accelerate. Let's look at question 6. A bowling ball with a mass of 10 kilograms is pulled down by gravity with a force of 100 newtons. The bowling ball is pushed up by air resistance with a force of 5 newtons. A. Draw a picture showing the forces on the bowling ball. Draw an arrow for the force of gravity and the force of air resistance, and write the amount of each force. So here's our bowling ball. The question says that the bowling ball is being pulled down by gravity with a force of 100 newtons. So gravity is pulling down on the ball with 100 newtons of force. The bowling ball is pushed up by air resistance with a force of 5 newtons. So air resistance is pushing up on the ball with a force of 5 newtons. B. What is the net force on the bowling ball? What is the direction of the net force? Well, are the forces in the same direction, or are the forces on this bowling ball in opposite directions? The forces are in opposite directions. So the net force on the bowling ball is 100 minus 5. And so the net force on the bowling ball is 95 newtons. And what direction will this bowling ball go? It has 100 newtons going down and 5 newtons going up. Well, the downward force is greater, so this ball will go down. What is the acceleration of the bowling ball? What direction will the bowling ball accelerate? Well, the net force is down, so the bowling ball will accelerate down. Using Newton's second law, net force equals mass times acceleration. What is the net force on the bowling ball? It's 95. What is the mass of the bowling ball? Well, the question said the bowling ball has a mass of 10 kilograms. So the mass on the ball is 10. And we are trying to find the acceleration in this question. So this equation will allow us to find the acceleration. So what do we do to both sides of this equation to get a all by itself? Because a is being multiplied by 10, we have to divide both sides by 10. If we do that, we will get a all by itself on the right side. And on the left side of the equation, 95 divided by 10 equals 9.5. So the acceleration of the ball is 9.5 meters per second squared.